Welcome back to episode 2 of the 240 build. In this episode we're going to be prepping the engine bay and probably painting the engine bay, maybe some undercoat, probably not, who knows, who cares, undercoat. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping the engine bay. See, I got those 2 cans of white paint. I was going to do this purple stuff, but I don't like it very much, so I'm just going to respray it white. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start masking everything off and got a time lapse going. So this is probably the extent of the masking I'm going to do. I've already kind of sanded everything, cleaned everything a little bit, so it's all ready to go. And if I get overspray on some like lines that I cover, it doesn't matter. I'll just use like a razor blade and acetone or something. And I also have to replace the throttle cable, so I'm not even going to mask that because it doesn't matter. And yeah, everything else is here. I'm going to go ahead and paint these black first and then cover them up better so I can have, you know, black, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, probably along with the hood latch too. So go ahead and do that. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to be painting black. You see those arms are black and horns and the hood latch. But before I actually paint the bay white, I'm going to unbolt these, take off the hood latch and cover these up better. So I just gotta wait for that to dry now. All right, so it's another day. Just finished painting the engine bay, and it's time to clear coat it. The paint looks pretty good, but it should look better with clear coat. You can definitely tell it's spray paint, but I mean, for like $6, it's not too bad. So go ahead and set up the time lapse and get to it. So I just finished up the paint job. You can see here, it's kind of glossy. Not too bad for spray paint. Over here, there's this like weird spider web looking stuff, but I don't really care. It's just spray paint. It's like 15 bucks anyway. Go ahead and unmask everything and just put it back together. All right, so here's the diff out of the car. I got it welded in my buddy Preston's garage, and it's just welded, that's it. It's just stock, just welded. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint this thing just so it looks nicer and so I feel better about it. So let's get to it, time lapse.
Make sure to blur my face out. I'm not ready for YouTube fame.
Yeah.